What is gender dysphoria?
Gender dysphoria is the disconnection people experience between their physical bodies and how they picture their body.
Feeling not connected to your body.
I think dysphoria comes, from this term to like be dissatisfied or discontent or it's not really jiving with something.
It's the experience of when I feel like my body doesn't accurately represent or express my gender.
Can you describe the experience of gender dysphoria?
At a very young age already, there's this idea that there's something wrong, right? There's something fundamentally wrong with you.
Well, basically it's just feeling really icky. For me, it's kind of like a shutting down and feeling disconnected, kind of leaving my body sometimes.
I just like look in the mirror and I say, I don't think I was supposed to have hips like that, or like this body doesn't exactly belong to me. But a lot of times I can look at a male body and think, oh, that's not exactly what I want either. So there's no body I feel is right, and that can be really frustrating sometimes.
What feelings can come up?
And so I think that shame is one of the feelings that can arise.
Frustration, definitely.
I think for me, gender dysphoria triggers shame, and I think it also triggers a lot of confusion.
What can trigger this disconnected feeling with gender?
Like when someone calls me ma'am, that doesn't feel right at all.
Getting misgendered can trigger dysphoria. If I feel like I was misgendered because they looked at my body and made some sort of connection based on that. Looking in the mirror, for sure. Being naked, definitely sex.
Touching certain parts of my body, touching certain parts of my body in certain ways, and also just the feelings that I'm experiencing. If I'm with someone and they're touching me and they're touching my penis, that's not automatically triggering these feelings like, oh my gosh, I have a male body, because I don't have a male body no matter what my parts are,
How can feeling gender dysphoric affect someone's sexual health?
I think it's really easy, especially as gender non-conforming people, for us to feel like, wow, this person wants to have sex with me. I should just do whatever they ask. And if they don't want to use a barrier, that's fine, because I should just be happy that they want to be with me.
I just need to be loved. I just need to be cared about. And so I'm just going to go along with whatever's happening here.
I am a woman, and if I was being intimate with someone and then it came time to use a barrier method, and then I reached for a condom and I looked at it and it said male condom, that could really kind of set me off and make it kind of like, ew, get this away from me,
It feels like just an added layer of making the conversations less accessible and less easy.
I'm not willing to risk my body and my health.
If these feelings come up, what can a sexual partner do?
So I'd say number one, slow down. Slow down, whoa.
I think for me, honestly, the most that a partner can do is just stop and be okay with that.
Well, it's always important, no matter who you're with, to always check in with your partner and make sure they're doing okay. Asking for permission, for consent when moving from stage to stage. Of course, respecting your partner's answers to your questions. I think it's really important to, with a trans partner, to talk about vocabulary and what you and your partner are gonna, how you're gonna label certain body parts and ways that touch different regions of one's body.
I think the best thing is always communication.
Communication, like beforehand, is even better.
What questions can we ask to start a conversation?
What feels good to you? Like, what do you like? If this is about pleasure, like, let's talk about what feels good.
What's going on? Like, is everything okay? I don't know what this means. Can we talk about it? Can we have an open conversation? Like, there's nothing better than that, and there's nothing hotter than that, to be honest.
What do you like? What do you dislike? What are you curious about? What has worked for you in the past? What is definitely off limits?
Hey, that's really hot. What do you call it?
How do we make sense of gender and bodies not jiving?
Make sure you don't assume anyone's identity.
I think there's a lot of overlap with discomfort based on gender and things like pressures of ableism and racism and fat phobia and experiences of sexual assault. So I think those are really intertwined and can be hard to separate.
It's okay to have that kind of stuff go on, and that doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you, that you're broken in any way. Or a person shouldn't think that they are unable to have sex because they're trans.
I think to walk in the world in a way that is outside of gender binary, you have to have a lot of internal strength.
Personally, I think trans people are beautiful and sexy and